Hey, what's good, champions? Arian, Tyson here. Wanted to shoot this video because I have been thinking about just how far I've come in my life and just looking at how thankful I am for the existing relationships that I have. Because I'm not really concerned about the quality, about the quantity of the relationships, but the quality. I don't have that many relationships like I used to have. But at the same token, I am thankful for the quality of them because there are a lot of folks that don't understand how reciprocity matters. There's a lot of folks that don't understand why it is so important that the energy that you give off ultimately comes back to you. And so I've had to learn the hard way over my life. And there are a lot of folks who I am not attached to, that I have severed ties with because things were one-sided. And so the reality is we have to be careful about some things. There are some things that we have to be mindful of, and I'm going to share them with you. And I don't know who this is for, but I have been convicted, so to speak, to put this out there. So I hope that it's of value to you. We have to be mindful of what we throw away. And that's what I'm telling you right now. Be mindful of what you throw away. Be careful of who you push away. And think very hard before you make the decision to walk away. Because what happens is we need to be careful when we're building walls to try to insulate or protect ourselves. Here's why. Because those same walls that you're building may actually cage you in. And I am someone who grew up with the moniker of being a nice guy. I've been called nice all my life. And sometimes it's a good thing, and unfortunately, it hasn't worked too well for me throughout my life. Because ultimately, you don't always want to be referred to as the nice guy, because the nice guy often gets taken advantage of. And being too nice gets you used. And I have been used. But I also understand that being too mean pushes people away. So you got to find that healthy that happy medium. Because the thing is, you should be nice, but you should also know when to put your foot down. And it took me a long time to understand and realize this. Because truth be told, and I'm keeping it 120 with you, I used to have a hard time saying no to folks because I felt like I was letting them down. So it took me going through some stuff to realize the importance of saying no. And once I learned how to do that, life became much easier. And so what happens is I fell victim into allowing my loyalty, because I am a very, very loyal person by nature. But I allowed my loyalty to become slavery. And I'm telling you, don't let your loyalty become your slavery. Don't let your loyalty be the reason you stay miserable for the rest of your life. Whether it's applying to you or whether it's applying to somebody you know, do not allow yourself, or don't allow someone you love to get in that particular place in their life. I'm telling you what I know. And the thing is, you have to be loyal to those that deserve your loyalty. Be loyal to those that give you the same type of respect back. Because here's the thing, and this is why I'm thankful for the struggles in my life, but I'm also thankful for the snakes in my life. And this is why. Because if they don't show up for you, stop showing up for them. Connections should be reciprocal, not one-sided. It is too many one-sided relationships. And just because you want something to be reciprocal does not mean that you have the mindset of what's in it for me. No, do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. But at some point you have to know, you have to recognize when you're being used. Because being used is not just a one-off. It's something where you are dealing with someone or dealing with a group of individuals where it is an habitual offense, where they have done it on more than one occasion. And there's no return. It's always what they want you to do. But when you're in need for something, they're nowhere to be found. So if they don't show up for you, you have to make the decision to stop showing up for them. And just remember, it's okay to disagree as long as the respect stays intact. And remember this, if you keep sending away every person who's challenged you, you'll never grow. I don't know anyone that I'm friends with or anyone that I love that I 100% agree with everything they do, think, believe. I don't, but I respect them. And it's okay to agree to disagree because the respect is there. And society programs us to be robots, like we don't have minds of our own. But our circumstances are different. Our environments are different. And the fact is, be okay with being able to disagree. Because if you fall apart over one disagreement, you have to ask yourself how strong the connection really was. Because one thing I've known about how I've grown over my life, some people are in your life to sharpen you. Iron sharpens iron. So you have to guard your energy. There are levels to this. Everybody can't be on the same level with you. You can't put everybody on the same level because the connections are not all the same. Guard your energy. Protect your peace. And the only one who knows when your peace is being disturbed is you. You owe yourself that. So be honest with yourself. Be honest about the connections that you have. Take inventory on your existing connections. What connections are really growing you and what connections are not? You'll find out that unfortunately there are some connections that you're going to need to sever because you cannot grow a connection. People enter your life for reasons and seasons, but cherish those, and especially cherish those that enter your life for a lifetime. And it does not mean that you agree with everything they think or everything they do or everything they believe. But you know when you got someone that's for life. And life is too short for fake connections, fake caring. It's about being real. Reciprocity matters, and ultimately, authenticity matters. If you got value from this video, feel free to like, comment, and share this video. If you haven't already done so, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for the continued support. And as always, in life, you have two choices. You can make moves or you can make excuses, but you most certainly cannot do both. It's yours truly, Arian Tyson, talking to you later. Peace.